Hey, 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 we got a round 3. That's right, a full force finals. This deck's looking good. I like the hand. We're going to keep. I'm liking where we're at. Start with the Falcon Wrath Gorger. It's too bad we're not on the play again. We only had round 1 on the play. Because this deck definitely plays better going first. Let's go Gorger. At least this hand is not particularly hampered by it. I don't have a great curve out. I don't have anything to do turn 2. Depends on what I draw, though. Ooh, I was going to say, we're going to come across another fairly aggressive deck here, I'm going to think. Lavamancer. Secret of the Way is going to be an issue. I should just hack through it anyways, because I can't really block it. The reason why it's going to be an issue is if they trigger the Prowess, which, if they're triggering the Prowess, well, can't actually block it, so no reason to mess around now. Sorry, it's been like a month and my throat is still kind of raw from all the coughing and stuff, so try and keep it to a minimum, but if I've got a little bit of weird catches in my throat, that's why. Well, that is gonna die. It's terrifying. Seeker and Monastery Mentor. I'm surprised that they went for the Mentor into the Grim Lavamancer. How good would a Magma Jet be here? I'd get to kill both. Something like that would be perfect. Another fetch land does the same thing. Well, Psionic Blast, the Mentor, attack. Next turn have Dissolve and Grim Lavamancer up. Yep. I like that. I don't like that they're probably going to get an uncontested Prowess trigger on Seeker of the Way and gain a ton of life, because it makes the race a little bit hard, but we can deal with it. If they don't play anything too crazy here, having Dissolve into the Grim Lavamancer seems amazing. Really wish we could have drawn a fetch land. That'd have been amazing. Selfless Spirit. Way to save the Seeker. I don't see any reason for them to be anything but white yet. It seemed like a really aggressive mono-white style deck. Play the land. Lavamancer the Spirit and pass? I don't really want to attack Gorger into that. It seems like a disaster waiting to happen. I don't want to get blown out by the Prowess on this Secret of the Way either. Just pick that off. They'll sacrifice, make everything indestructible. Yep. And we can pass. It was possible that we could have attacked in. Hope they didn't have any way to trigger the Prowess. If they block, then we can either let it trade, or we could use Grim Lavamancer to kill the Seeker. Like, if they do sacrifice the Selfless Spirit to try and protect it, then we could have done something. It's just it's so prone to, like, a Doomblade style card just destroying us. Counter the Banishing Light. We don't want to deal with that. Stratus Dancer. Let's top that, actually. I don't mind topping that. They're gonna race. We've got to stoke the flames to kill this, and the Grim Lavamancer backup. Or I could just stoke the flames to face, and Grim Lavamancer that. We have options, basically. I also have the option to just Hell Rider and not care, smash for a bunch of damage. It would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage? That might just be worth it. Is that worth it? Or is it better to have it as a surprise, just win out of nowhere? I don't have a counter anymore. Just hate leaving the Seeker the way to sit here and keep gaining life. Alright, I'm going to attack the Gorger. And we're just going to pass. Leave up the Stoke. Leave up the Grim Lavamancer. I'd love to know what they have blue and black for. I'm really curious. This does not look like your typical blue-red-black kind of... or blue-white-black kind of deck. Liliana's Spectre. Can't stop it, so I guess I just discard Stratus Dancer and stay happy enough. More fuel for the Lavamancer. I'm going to let this deal damage first. That sounds really weird. But it makes sense, because then they can't trigger Prowess and get the lifelink off of it, at least. Like, this way, if we do have it stopped, I don't necessarily have to use Stoke the Flames on it. It's just a little safer. And I didn't use Stoke the Flames, and I don't know why. Trade. I've got to imagine that's a trade. Nope. Alright. It's too bad because I can't really do anything this turn now. I can't use Lavamancer, I can't use Stoke. Just a little short on both counts. Surprised Liliana Spectre didn't trade. That's a little scary. Do they have board wipes? That wouldn't make any sense either, because then they'd for sure block, like, Hell Rider even, just to stop the most damage. Uh-oh. Sorin Markov. 2 damage to the Lavamancer. Yep. Good news is I can kill Sorin. Bad news is it's at a fairly high cost. Essence Scatter. It's fine. They probably have a lot of creatures. This is such a weird deck. Sorin and then a bunch of white weenie cards. Alright. Well, we're gonna attack. Let the triggers hit Sorin. Stoke the Flames the Sorin, because we want to make sure that it dies. Yes. Opponent is now going to block. So they should have just done that the turn before. At least there's that as a bright side for us. Yeah. Damage to Sorin. Pass. Ooh, I don't know what I want to draw here. It's got to be something pretty impactful. Snapcaster Mage would be pretty good. That's not something I can Essence Scatter. Their mana base looks like it's pretty dicey. Even with the fixing that they do have. If they're splashing blue on top of Liliana, Sorin, Liliana Spectre, and a bunch of white weenie cards, that's really hopeful. And we're going to lose this game, which is too bad. Seems very likely anyways. Have to discard Essence Scatter now. Crap. Why couldn't you have been Dissolve? I guess it wouldn't have mattered because I wouldn't have been able to Stoke the Flames and Essence Scatter and Dissolve. I only had enough mana to do Essence Scatter to Stoke the Flames. Unless I didn't want to attack with Hellrider, which also doesn't really work. How am I going to kill them? That is a good question. Should definitely flash back the Lingering Souls. Yep. Smuggler's Copter is not the worst. It's not the best. Deals 2 damage to a player. I guess I Copter pass. If they try to use Liliana to make a sacrifice, I'll probably sacrifice the Copter. And by probably, I mean I will sacrifice the Copter. That's pretty good top deck after all these spirits. Yikes. Yeah, that's a good one. So it's certainly reasonable that they just plus Liliana again. Nope, gonna make us lose a creature. I'm pretty sure that Chandra is our only way out of this. I can't think of a way to do it, but if there is a way to do it, it's gonna be Chandra. It's not gonna be Smuggler's Copter through a bunch of 1/1s. That's not what's gonna happen. So now we're looking for a minor miracle. Frostwalker, not the miracle that I needed. Do I want to go the more control route with this deck now? Is that possible? Do I want to go like Consecrated Sphinx, Tameo, Dissipate kind of stuff? Is that what I want to do? I think it is. It sucks because we're on the play. Like, maybe I want to leave it this way on the play, and then on the draw switch back. Because we almost got there, and their mana base seems like it could be a little bit shaky. So we can take advantage of that on the draw, then we can go into the, you know, insane value of Sphinx, Titan, Mortars kind of shenanigans. Alright, I'm going to do that. I think that this is still slightly better on the play, and I don't want to trade for like Dead and Gone or anything like that either. I think that a removal in our deck is just better. I clicked yes. What? If it makes me mulligan, I'm going to be very upset. Yep. Thank you, Magic Online. That's frustrating. At least this is a playable hand. Opponent mulligan though, and I had a good hand the last time. I saw a glimpse of it. It looked like I had a decent mix of lands and creatures and such. I only saw a flash of it though. Oh, that is frustrating. That is super frustrating. I'm actually going to keep the Smuggler's Copter on top. I think that I want to draw that. So I'm going to play Shivan Reef into Grim Lavamancer. Oh. I am not happy about that. Not in the least. That's not on my end either. I have other stuff on the side that's still working just fine for internet. It's just Magic Online being Magic Online. It's doing what it does. Messing with me. A little aggressive on our life total here, but I think it's okay. I want to be aggressive and stay aggressive. No land? Oh, that's not good for our opponent. I'm just going to straight up suggest that that's probably awful. Good news is that our hand is good enough that I think that we just don't care that we had that stupid mulligan. And I mean, our opponent kept a one-lander, so... what do we discard? Magma Jet? I kind of want the land to get Psionic Blast. I have a very sweet hand. This is Magma Jet. Hopefully I don't regret it. If I draw another land next turn, I might. Oh, good top deck. Really good top deck. Good news is, though, I just get to shoot the Seeker, play the Porcelain Legionnaire, swing with the Copter, and the Frostwalker. Our life total is going down faster than our opponent's, which is still pretty funny. I find that amusing that, like, we're so aggressive with our life total here that we're actually losing faster than our opponent is despite our damage. And I'll change in a second, but 6 damage to ourselves. Not bad by turn 4. Scoop. Scoop. Yes. All right. So, despite the stupid mulligan thing, at least we were able to... At least we were able to pull it out anyways. Yeah, our opponent said this is going to get bad quick about 2 minutes ago. Yeah, they weren't wrong. I think that was right when they missed the land. Yeah, it was the turn when they missed the land. They said this is going to get bad quick. That's so funny. I'm so split on whether I want to go to that more controlling deck. The thing is, they have a lot of cards that are really good against us, like Sorin is awesome against this kind of deck right now, but Sorin is also insanely hard to cast, and their mana base just seems really shaky. So I can punish that by being fast. So I'm really split. Like, it's a tough choice. Let's just say that I wanted to do it. We'd want to put in Inferno, Consecrated, Jace, Dissipate, Imprisoned, and Mizium, probably. Take out, like, Hellrider. Probably all the 1-drops. Except for Lavamancer, because Lavamancer is still just awesome. Stratus Dancer seems okay. Marauder seems bad. Grub seems bad. Copter might not be great. And then that would be enough. So we do this. Oh, we need to cut one more. Because we wouldn't want 16 lands, we'd want 17. Could cut Aether Adept. Poison Legionnaire stops most of their deck, so I think that that's okay. Like, all the early aggression. I think I'd still want to have the Poison Legionnaire. Something like Adept. Just Frostwalker, probably. I'm going to switch it up and surprise him. Go Island, Island. And... whew. Game 3. Let's do this. Please don't make me mulligan again for no reason, Magic Online. Oh, opponent's very nice. Couldn't get anything going, probably should just mull to 5. Good luck in Game 3. That was going to be a tough game for them no matter what. It would have been really tough for them if we could have kept the first hand. Imagine how it would have looked if we had a full mid of 7. Those are pretty aggressive starts, though. Definitely like it. Windbrisk Heights. Uh-oh. Not a big fan of seeing that super early. Because we do know that they've got some pretty good targets for it. I'm just going to pass. I think I lead for Looter. Still seems like the way to go. It's pretty reasonable to start with Porcelain Legionnaire, too. I like the card selection myself. This is the deck that's trying to go a little slower now. We've changed things up enough that we're not trying to be super aggressive. So I don't think we need to just slam Porcelain Legionnaire. I'd rather just try and be a little more controlling and get all of our late game set up. Still nothing. I wonder if they're waiting for islands. We still haven't seen a single blue card. Chandra. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. What do I care about least? I think it might be Chandra. Kind of like Stratus Dancer here. Countering things like Lingering Souls would be really nice. And I want the lands, because Mizium Mortars seems kind of insane. I'll face down this and pass. Could have been the Poison Legionnaire too, but Poison Legionnaire, like I said, it locks up things like Seeker of the Way. Card doesn't do anything against us then. Yeah, I'm thinking this is an aggressive mana base coming to bite him. So now I have enough to Stratus Dancer and play the Poison Legionnaire, which is why I just snap played the land. I can't imagine there's no other land that I'd need to play, even drawing and discarding. Only thing we have other than basics now is Shivan Reef and, well, more fetch lands, but those are basically, well, basically basics. Don't really want to discard Titan. Could discard Jace. Snapcaster is not doing anything for us so far, but we know that we have good spells for it. Aether Adept's not currently doing anything, but again, opponent's got Windbrisk Heights. We know they have Lingering Souls. I'm gonna get rid of Jace. If I'm the opponent, I'd find that terrifying, by the way. I got rid of 2 planeswalkers across 2 turns. There's no way you can feel good about that, right? Maybe I'm just getting set up for Wrath of God. Wouldn't be the worst for us, though, because we do have the Stratus Dancer. If it's Supreme Verdict, well, I play an island here and Supreme Verdict does. I guess I just have to take my lumps and I get wiped out, but doesn't seem particularly likely. Ooh, pay the life for Godless Shrine. Please be Lingering Souls or something. Well, it can't be Lingering Souls. They'd have played it. It's Damnation. They did actually have it. Alright, well, I mean, good news. It's not actually doing anything. Stoke the Flames would be amazing now. Swing team. Guess we should have stayed the aggressive deck. We'd have totally destroyed them already. Koth. Too bad that's post-combat. Get rid of the Aether Adept. Already have Mizium Mortars. Play the Koth. The mana untapped doesn't really matter, but hey, might as well have an extra land, make my opponent a little bit afraid of like an Essence Scatter kind of card. Blue mana. Maybe we'll see what they're splashing blue for now. Even if it's Supreme Verdict, that's pretty good. Gray Merchant of Asphodel. There are 3 colors running Gray Merchant? This is such a weird deck. It can't be that bad. I mean, it made it to the finals. It's just an odd duck. It's very strange. Oh, Inferno Titan is insane, but I'm not even sure that it's necessary. Alright, so we just... 4... Hit them for 8 or 7. Yeah, like they're just super dead here. They're dead about 10 different ways. I'll just play Titan, shoot them in the face, and swing out. Nice. Well, gotta win. Block here. Tick 7. GG's. Feels good. This deck was really sweet. We had 2 different very good decks, which was really fun. It's not often that you get enough cards to have 2 really good decks. Blue seemed really open, so we got pretty lucky there. That what we were forcing actually ended up being the color that was almost certainly the most open. Like, we got a lot of counter spells and Consecrated Sphinx, but that was a great example of like that counter burn kind of deck is what I would call it, where you're trying to get a lot of tempo using like Looters and Poison Legionnaires and Goblin Guide and all the aggressive kind of red cards, but yet being a little bit slower to give yourself a bit more reach with, you know, Snapcaster Mage and counter spells, some Planeswalkers, things like that. Maybe an Inferno Titan if you go a little bit slower than we even did. And, I mean, this deck was just really sweet. It did everything that we wanted it to, and we won pretty handily. I mean, that finals, yeah, we won a game where we mulliganed because Magic Online forced us to. I'm feeling pretty good about that now. In any case, I definitely appreciate everybody watching, and I'll be back up with some more Full Force next week, so stay tuned for that. As always, check out newmontgaming.com for the article companion piece for this, and I will see you next week. So we can try and go straight for the morphs. Just play the Dismal Backwater to play these on curve. Or I can play Highland Game or Ice Feather Aven now. Like an unmorphed 2/2 flyer is actually a ton of pressure. So it might not be a bad idea. Just go right to the aggression.